Hi, Lacey Artemis here, aka Artemis Creates. This is a video that I have been meaning to do for a little while now about merchandise. Last year, January 1st, 2020, I launched my online merch store. Originally, I was on both RedBubble and actually, I'm still on both RedBubble and Society6, but I've added a lot more designs to RedBubble than Society6. And that is in part for the first thing I'm going to talk about here because of the ease of use and the upload time. Society6 does have more options of product types, but a lot of stuff that's not super, like, they have like lawn chairs and like just stuff like and bench seats and things that, like, originally I was like, okay, sure, I'll put my design on that, but then I kind of realized later, like, that's very unlikely to get ordered, and I feel like also very likely to end up like in a landfill later. So Redbubble seems to make a little bit more sense in terms of the things I think people actually would want. In terms of actually using the platforms, like I know in a lot of the videos that people compare these different like merch platforms or print on demand services. They have, like, screenshots and videos of the platforms. I'm not going to do that because this is going to be focused on the actual like physical merch that I have to show here. But just as a creator and as someone using these platforms to upload my stuff to, I personally found that Redbubble was a lot faster and easier to work with, because I actually had to recently upload something to Society6 again to test it in comparison, and just uploading 2 designs there took me a lot of time and trouble, and it was frustrating. And that's part of why originally I was like, okay, you know what, Redbubble's a lot easier, and so I'm going to kind of focus on that one. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, for me, again, in my experience, that Redbubble is the easier of those 2 platforms to use. I know there's lots of other platforms like Spreadshirt and I can't remember the other names of them now, but I know there's a bunch of other ones, and I just have not had the time to try them. At this point, I've kind of invested enough into Redbubble that I'm probably going to have to stick with it, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. The next thing I wanted to talk about as a customer of this service now, because I've used it so that I know what to expect, what my customers will experience. So in terms of the shipping, Redbubble sends things as they're available, and in my experience, I got my t-shirt. Like, I'm in Toronto, so I'm in a big city, and I know that they have a like a printing place because they own. Or they rent, or I don't know, they have access to print shops kind of scattered around. So it's easier for them to kind of print something closer to certain places and send it out. And obviously in a big major city like Toronto. So I think in general, I was getting, if I ordered a shirt, I was getting it within about 3 days, I would say. Which is really cool when you order something you really want to start wearing it. So yeah, I was impressed by that. I actually did a very large order with Redbubble. I ordered a big chunk of, because essentially I was trying to do a quality check, because again, before I recommend these services or this platform, like, I've been promoting my merch shop for months, for over a year now, and I didn't really, like, I'd ordered stickers from them just as like a very, very simple quality check. But I hadn't really ordered like shirts or anything else, and I was like, okay, I'm telling people to go here and buy, or I'm asking people to go and check out my designs, maybe buy stuff. I would feel more comfortable if I knew what they would be getting and kind of how the experience would be. So yeah, the shipping of Redbubble, I did a huge order. I'm going to show you a lot of the stuff that I ordered because I can't send it back, and I'll talk more about that as well. And I was getting things like piecemeal. In fact, I think, have I even gotten everything yet? I think I might have just finally gotten the last shipment of the order last week. I don't remember now, sorry. Today's March 31st, just for reference. I did this huge order in, I think, like mid to late February. So it took over a month to get some of the stuff, but it was coming in kind of piecemeal, and that's kind of cool because it means that you don't have to wait as long to get the stuff that you're ordering that you want to have access to. And actually, someone on Instagram, I believe this is just Jess42 on Instagram, she had originally posted and tagged me, and she had done, I had gotten a notification that I got a big order. Somebody ordered like $200 worth of stuff or $150 worth of stuff, and it doesn't tell me who it is. It just says, you got this order. And I was like, oh wow, because it was like, I think like wood prints and photographic prints and like a phone case and stuff. And she was very kind to post them on Instagram and to send me pictures, and I could kind of see. So that gave me the first sense of the quality of these products from, someone else's perspective. And she mentioned that they were coming piecemeal. Now, I haven't ordered a lot with Society6. This banner behind me, that is actually from Society6. That's not from RedBubble. I remember, I think I ordered that. I think it took about a week to come. I don't remember for sure anymore. I got it just before I started doing the hat collecting show, because I didn't have it when I was supposed to originally record the first episode. I didn't have it, and then the next week I did. But what I noticed with this and with so here's the thing with RedBubble, I'm a little scattered. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like do this. I'm just trying to talk it out. So with RedBubble, you do the order and you pay, I guess, the shipping and handling as part of it, and that's it. The thing gets sent to you, and that's just it. I think maybe Society6 only has plants, like printing places in the US, so they have to ship it across the border. So on the order for this banner and for the order of 2 shirts that I did more recently, I had to pay an extra customs fee on top of the original order price, which kind of shocked me both times, because it was like an extra like 20-25 bucks, which is not nothing. And I wasn't super thrilled about it. So again, that was another thing, like, hey, RedBubble, faster and cheaper. And so, yeah, in terms of like if I'm going to order something, like, so this shirt I'm actually wearing right now, which I will show more in a bit, this is actually not one of my designs, but it's a design that I found on RedBubble that just, it fit with my kind of, like, it's a shirt about hat collecting, and it's purple, so I had to get it, and I'm wearing it because I wanted to wear something purple for this video. But yeah, when I ordered this, it came, and so I actually had to do some exchanges or get replacements done, and those came very quickly as well. So that was also was helpful, and I appreciated it. So yeah, in terms, like I said, so RedBubble was fast. There's no extra shipping fee. They send things as they're ready instead of. I haven't done a big order with Society6, so I don't know if they would send it all together or if they would send it as it's ready. I don't know. So I guess should I talk about the quality of the returns and exchanges first? So I guess, again, I'll just say this. So before I get in, like, I'll show you what I actually ordered and talk about the quality of it. I was doing this mainly, as I said, as a quality check, because I have all this stuff on there, and I wanted to have a sense of the quality level and the materials and things of these things, so that if someone says like, oh, hey, I kind of wanted to order like a pillow, what is it like? I could be like, oh, I actually can tell you. I know what the pillows are like because I did order a pillow. But I knew that I was, because the RedBubble has, it says on the site, if you're not happy with the order, to reach out to us and we'll help you figure it out. It didn't say anything about not being able to get refunds. It didn't say anything about like vouchers. So I didn't actually know what I was getting into with that before it happened. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I ordered, I didn't intend to keep. I just wanted to kind of know the quality level of it. And also because I have limited space, so I can't just keep a bunch of random stuff around. But since I can't send stuff back, as it turns out, I'm going to be doing some more giveaways, because I have merch now that I don't need to keep around here, and I want to give it to happy new home. So, anyways, with Society6, so I more recently ordered 2 shirts to do a quality check comparison against RedBubble, and the quality was. I'll have to get into that more in a second, but the initial print quality of one particular design from both was equally not great. And I think it's maybe just I think designs with more kind of finer details and things, or certain colors maybe, the print quality on the actual fabric, on like the cotton, it looked like it would crack and peel and break very quickly and very easily, which was not, I didn't like that. I didn't think that was great, but I reached out to them. Society6, I'd only ordered 2 shirts from Society6, and they just said, okay, yeah, sure, here, full refund. We're sorry that you didn't like them, but we're sorry that they didn't fit or weren't good quality, but you can keep them. RedBubble, maybe because I did I did 3 separate orders and I had kind of issues with each one, sort of. So they ended up giving me like a really big voucher, which, as it turns out, is a one-time use. So I can't just go on and be like, hey, I want this thing today, but I don't want to order other stuff later. So I have a $200 and something voucher that I have to use all at once. So I'm probably gonna end up doing another big order of my own merch and maybe some other stuff. I guess it's good to do quality checks on more things, but yeah, so with Society6, I was happy that they just gave me a refund flat out. I don't know if it had been a bigger order, if it had been more than just like a $50 order, if there would have been more pushback against that. But RedBubble, it seems they either want to exchange the thing or they want to give you a voucher for it because they're not going to take it back because I guess they're like they don't want to take the chance that someone's actually going to reorder it and that they don't store things. It's kind of like I said, it's print on demand. So I guess with that said, I will kind of get into the actual stuff a bit more. So first I'm going to show you this. This is a shirt. Again, this is not my design, but it says, "Don't panic, I'm a professional hat collector." And I saw this and I was like, well, I do a show called Hat Collecting, so and it's purple and it makes sense because that's my brand color. So I ordered this in I think 2 different styles. Like this is the more kind of like snug fit, and then I have the more relaxed fit one. So one's kind of more comfortable and one's more form fitting. And I ordered one shirt initially of this, and the print quality was good, but it was too big. I ordered like a medium based on their sizing on their website, and it seemed like it would fit me, but it was a size too big. So I did a reorder for the relaxed and the tight one in the correct sizes based on the initial kind of mistake, and I got the replacement sent to me. And the initial one, the print quality was good, but then the 2 replacements, they both looked really not great. And so I sent them pictures and said, okay, this is the first one, it looks great, these 2 look not great. Like, why is there such a disparity in the quality of them? And so I know that they said they talked to the third party, the printing place, and I guess they took more care when they reprinted the replacements to do it more slowly or more carefully or something. But I did notice something else. I'll get to that in a second. So anyways, I got this shirt fixed because I definitely wanted this one. I wanted to keep it. So I got the right size and I got it reprinted so that the quality is better. So I'm going to keep these and I'm going to be wearing them. I don't know if I'm going to wear it. On the show, I still try to match the guest color, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do it more on Twitch. But yeah, so I ordered some other things. So I'll start showing you. So I guess I'll start with the shirts. So this is one of my designs. It's based on the hat collecting show. So you see the MDMH, and that stands for many different metaphorical hats, which is kind of part of the like saying of the show. And it says in the alternating purple and black, I am a hat collector. And then at the bottom it's got @hat collecting, the handle for the show. And this one's based on the non-binary flag colors, in case you hadn't noticed or figured that out. It's the white, yellow, black, purple. But I didn't check the CMYK before I submitted the design. So this purple is actually a lot lighter than the non-binary flag purple is. And so I re-uploaded the design yesterday with a darker purple, and I checked the CMYK, so it looks okay. So this one I might actually reorder with the corrected purple, because I do like, and there's a simpler version of this one as well that just has the many different metaphorical hats. But this is the relaxed fit. It's a gray t-shirt. This one's small because I apparently have a very kind of small frame. I have a very long and lanky, but I'm small build. But yeah, I mean, quality-wise, this is not bad. It doesn't have a lot of it kind of does have finer details because these are like little bars with like outlines, but nothing on this makes me look at it and say this is going to chip and peel really quickly and it's not going to last very long. So I'm happy about that. Oh, here we go. So I don't know if I know where the other one is of this, but this is another design of mine. This is a kind of a newer one. It's the identity badge design, I call them. And this is the Sunset Sapphic, which also includes the new lesbian flag, because this is how I identify as Sapphic. And so this is what I'm talking about with like the kind of, there's kind of more colors. It's a more of an intricate design, and this is the reprint of it. The original one, I can maybe put the picture in the video when I edit it in post to show that the ink just looked like already like it was kind of peeling and chipping, like it didn't look like it was fresh and brand new. This print is better. I'm looking at it and it definitely looks better, but I did notice, and you can probably see this right by my index finger, this little spot that looks like, yeah, like some ink kind of like dripped off the tip of like a spray gun or something, and it doesn't ruin it, but it does kind of like, it does tarnish the design. There's not supposed to be a spot there, and it kind of works just because it's kind of like a whitish orange, which kind of fits in the top of this flag because it's kind of like a sunset. So the color wise it kind of works, it kind of fits, but I'm disappointed that the mistake is there, and I think that they should have noticed that when they print. This is a reprint. I think that they should have noticed that and been like, okay, no, that we got to do that again. Fit wise, this is a tank top. It is from RedBubble, and it is medium, and it fits me well. I probably should. Oh, let me take this out. I should probably put that on to actually show you. Just a second here. I'll put it on over top of what I'm wearing, just for convenience sake. Because again, I prefer my tank tops to be a little more snug fitting. This is also like a kind of a dark navy blue, when I thought it was going to be more of like a charcoal kind of thing, or like that sort of more of a blackish. So I'm wearing this tank top over top of the other shirt now, so it's not going to be as clear how it fits, but I mean, you can see kind of how that is. And you know, the sizing, actually this is kind of off to the side a little bit. I'm looking down at it. Oh, that's definitely off to the side. So that's another thing that's hard with the online uploaders, is trying to, like, because you're trying to visually align it on like an example, but it's kind of hard to tell how like accurate. And this, you know, this actually looks like it's not even printed. Like it looks like the shirt went through on a slight angle. It's not even. So again, this is RedBubble, and I'm kind of, I have to be honest that this seems like there's a good chance that if you order a shirt or like any kind of printed material, that you're gonna maybe not be completely satisfied with the initial print. This is another one. This is another one of my designs that I also ordered a tank top of. It's the get the strap right here. It's the I Love My Girl Fiend shirt, or the I Love My Girl Fiend design. And the print quality of this one is decent. The characters up at the top are a little kind of thin, and so they make me think they're not gonna survive as well. The design itself got warped a little bit. Like, this is supposed to be a perfect circle, and it's discernibly more of an oval when you actually look at it. But color-wise, it's okay, and it doesn't look too bad about like kind of peeling and cracking, but still, I'm a little iffy about it. And this is not to say that, you know, don't order from my merch shop. I want to kind of make that clear. I'm just trying to be honest again. So this is the I forget what this one's called. It's like the kind of snug fit, but it's a white t-shirt with just my logo on it. And I did tell them when I got this and I tried it on, it's thin enough that, like, for girls, if you're wearing a bra underneath it, or any kind of like even a white thing underneath it, it's thin enough that I was able to see it clearly through. So this might be something I would wear like at home, or maybe casually with like trusted friends, but I don't know if I'm going to wear this like on camera live, or if I'm going to wear it like publicly as much. But I mean, it is nice. The print quality is okay. Again, I guess maybe my standards are a little too high, because I'm used to buying stuff from like stores where I think they do, like, print on demand is different than when you're printing something that, you know, it has to be good quality because people have to buy it. What else have I got here? Other shirts. So this was the other hat, or the Don't Panic shirt, and I think you can maybe kind of tell, like in the middle here, like the O and the half of the N. It kind of almost looks like it was like scratched as it was being printed. Like it's not solid, it's not clean. It looks like a brush or something was kind of dragged over it, which I was not thrilled about. Here, this is I think one of these is these are the Society6 ones that I got that I'm not going to be keeping. I'm just trying to see if I can get the quality out to show you if it'll be more obvious here. Yeah, let's see how this looks on the camera because no, I guess that doesn't look too bad. Maybe a little further back. It's hard to tell on camera, but again, this looks like the print. Yeah, I'll have to like post pictures or something. It looks like the ink was not full or not like just I'm not super thrilled with it, but again, like so when I look at this in terms of the quality of the shirt specifically, because I got the same design printed from both RedBubble and Society6, and the quality initially was about the same on both. I was not thrilled with it. RedBubble sent the replacement. The print quality was better, but it had that one little mistake kind of on it, like the dripped spot. And then the other reprints, like this one, they took their time and care, and they made sure that the print was better. So if you do order a shirt or like a hoodie or something like that, printed material or printed fabric, I guess my caution would be just be prepared that you might have, I guess, especially if the size is wrong, they'll just send you a replacement. But the print quality can vary between printings. Like, if you order 2 different things on 2 different days. So you do need to reach out to them and be like, hey, and if you get a reprint and you're still like, this is not good enough, then they might just send you another voucher and you can kind of take your chance to get it redone again. So I'll show you a few of the other things now, because this is all going to be from RedBubble now. And again, I tried to order a variety of stuff to kind of know what the quality level would be. So this is the canvas bag, and this is the hat collecting kind of simplified logo, the HC, and it's got the you can tell, yeah, the mottos there. Whoops, no one does just one thing, everyone has a story. I was a little bit worried about how that would look because it's very kind of thin text. It's white on black, and it does look a little bit kind of faded, like blurred in, but the rest of it is pretty sharp, and I'm happy. The bag is like it's decent quality. Like I don't feel like, it's not like, obviously, like not like $100 bag. It's whatever, I think 20 or 30 bucks. But the only thing I did notice, because I've had canvas bags before, and if they get a lot of use or if you carry a lot of weight in them, then the stitching, if it's not really solid, the stitching will start to give. And I think I had a canvas bag that lasted me like a year, and then just the strap started to like rip right out from the body. And I kind of feel like if I use this one heavily, if I use it a lot and carried heavy things in it, that would happen. But otherwise, I'm not too disappointed with this. This is pretty decent. So yeah, I would recommend. I do not dissuade people from ordering the canvas bag, just with that kind of caveat and that notice. Speaking of printed fabric, here's another one. This is an apron, so I will stand up and put this on. So this is the Tall Doll Y'all design, and so what I noticed with this one, I'm just putting this on so you can kind of see how it looks. This is one size, so this is how it would fit on anybody. I'm extra tall. I'm getting caught on my floor mat thing. What I did notice about this that was disappointing to me is that the trans flag in the background essentially is much more like faded and faint. Like you can kind of see it, but like it basically means that the silhouette and the words are really prominent, and then if you kind of just glance, like you almost, that flag is kind of almost not really noticeable, at least to me. I feel like it's much, because I mean, compared to this, you can see that the flag is very, very obvious in the design, but on here it's very not obvious. So that's something that I noticed there. The other 2 printed on material products that I have that I ordered, excuse me, I have hair in my mouth. I got the pillow, as I mentioned, so it's printed on both sides. You can order either just the outside part, like the envelope, the pocket kind of thing, or you can get it with also the insert, which is what I chose because I wanted to know, again, what the quality of the entire thing would be like if someone ordered the entire thing. So as you can see, it's got the fluffy thing inside. It came vacuum sealed, and I didn't know what it was until I broke that seal, and then it just went just fluffed out. But again, the quality, actually, if you look at it, it looks nice and clean. It's definitely soft. Like, I mean, it's cushy, but what I didn't like about it, and this is kind of because of sensory issues, it's kind of coarse, like it's canvas, so it's not like, I know it's a throw pillow, it's not a sleeping on pillow, but like, I guess that's not too bad, but it's not as like soft and smooth as I would have liked personally. And then this is the zipper pouch, and again, the quality is solid. Like the pillow, I recommend. It's good quality. I can't complain about it. This one also, the zipper is not cheap. It's not crappy. It's definitely like, it's canvas. It's very sturdy. It's a little bit small. Like I can't quite fit my cell phone into this. You could fit smaller ones, but my LG V30 here does not fit into it. But some phones can. And the zipper is very, very easy. I'm gonna say that as it gets stuck on me. But yeah, this, again, I'm happy with the quality of this, but I personally probably will not use it that much. But yeah, it's a pretty clear print. I'm just looking at it again, and yeah, the canvas for this one, it makes it feel very like sturdy and robust. Okay, another thing. So this is the white. Well, this is the like water canteen, and I did that right in the mic. Sorry, that was probably loud. So I mean, give you kind of a look inside. I don't know if it's aluminum. I don't know what kind of metal it is exactly, but it it works. I have an actual like kind of fancy good brand. I have my clean canteen here. Kind of put them side by side. This is not as good quality, but again, I'm not really expecting that because it's called an order on demand. I only had the logo show up on the one side. I don't think the camera is going to be able to see this. Whoops, I'm right on the mic. I don't think the camera is going to be able to see this or not. No, I don't think so. I can post a picture up on the screen because you can see visually that the design is just the text and the background is completely transparent. So with us, other than the text, there should be nothing there to be printed, but this whole can has like this like spotty, cloudy kind of, it's very faint, but you can see it. And it's kind of around the logo, and it's just like, it's not supposed to, it's just because the top edge here and the bottom edge here is perfectly white. There's no cloudy spottiness, but then this entire middle section around the design is kind of spotty, and I didn't like that. I thought, because that's not how it's supposed to look. The design's supposed to be clean and it should be all white otherwise. Yeah, so I don't need this. So this is going to be a thing that I'm probably going to give away. But quality-wise, it's decent. Again, a lot of these things I ordered was just my logo, which is just, white and purple and black kind of thing. So it does kind of limit being able to tell like the color reproduction on some of these different things. Which is kind of why like I ordered the apron with the design that had more colors, and I've ordered a couple of other things with some different colors on them just to kind of get that sense. But those are sort of the fabric-y things, which were kind of the main, I guess, concerns that I sort of had. I have a bunch of, oh wait, actually here, let's do this. So I showed you the Sapphic shirt. I also ordered a Sapphic like little kind of baby mug, which is great quality, absolutely solid. I can't complain there. I just wish it was a bigger mug. I also got a button of that same design, and the light is not making it easy to show it to you, but there's that. That's the little button. Here's a couple more buttons, again with different colors. This is the trans flag, the non-binary flag, and again they look fine. They printed nicely. So I'll show you. I'm trying to decide what order to show stuff to you in. So yeah, I also ordered coasters because I was curious. And so I got those here. There's 4 of them, as you can kind of see. They are made out of like cork board or something like that with like a border around them. Now these, I do have an issue with these in that you probably can't tell. They probably look very nice and white on the camera, but to my eyes, they look kind of like faded and a little bit like yellowish, kind of like they look like they've been left out in the sun for a little while. And even the print itself is a little bit. Again, I don't know how they print these sorts of things, but it's. I'm disappointed on these. Like the build quality is fine, but the print quality I'm disappointed with. But I'm probably gonna keep them anyways. But just I just want to say I did order the coasters. I kind of checked them out, and again, I don't know how the color reproduction would be because I just went simple with this. But yeah, just that's that, I guess. Yeah, another few little things, quick things. So this is the I Love My Girlfriend. This is the greeting card. So fine quality. It's got a little envelope. The color's kind. It's not warped. It's not. It's great. This is fine. And this one I think was pretty cheap too. So that was good. Yeah, I decided I was gonna. I got a mask because I was curious and. Yeah, this is actually good too. The print quality is decent enough. It's only 2-ply, so I don't feel safe wearing it by itself, but it has little adjustable strap things that you can do that with. And if I don't want to like proudly, broadcast my brand when I'm just out doing errands, I can flip it inside out and you have no idea. It's not very see-through, so that works. And I've got a whole bunch of stickers. I ordered stickers of like just about all of my designs and they all turned out fine. No problems with those there. Again, the pins, the buttons. So the other 2 things that I have here that I don't think I've shown, this is a photographic print, and I figured this made the most sense to do the kind of cover of my book, which I can show you side by side for comparison. It's not exactly the same, but it's one of my designs that has the most broad range of colors on it, and the difference is very minimal, and I'm very pleased with how this turned out. So if I had a design that was a very nice, like high detail, vivid colors for the photographic print, I would be very happy to get that because I think this looks nice. And then this is a wood print of the Tall Doll design. Again, it's got the flag and the silhouette and the letters. And you can hear that's definitely solid. It's kind of bowed a little bit, as you can sort of tell, but otherwise, quality, totally fine. Absolutely. And I did order the Esther Dial Validates poster, which I have up on the wall over here. I'm not going to show you because that's the corner of my room that does not go on camera. But yeah, it's fine. I don't really have a complaint there. It's fine. So yeah, again, just to kind of come back and overview it. I think I showed you all of the stuff that I ordered to do quality checks on, I'm pretty sure. So it was mostly, like I said, the shirts, like designs printed onto fabric. So mostly the shirts, the pillow and the zipper pouch and the tote bag and the apron. Well, the apron was kind of a little bit faded, I guess, the background part anyways. But yeah, mostly the shirts you might need. If you order it, you might get a good print the first time. You might have to be like, email them and be like, hey, this print quality isn't good, and they'll send you a replacement, or maybe they'll send you a voucher to buy something different. The coasters, as I said, they look like they've been left out in the sun, and that's how they came. So I wasn't. Oh yeah, there's a fridge magnet I haven't shown you, but it's fine. Like, there's no need to show you that specifically. It's fine. What else? The photographic print, the canteen. So I guess the kind of question I wanted to be able to answer was like, do I feel comfortable and confident to still direct people to my RedBubble store and be like, hey, buy my merch if you like the designs? And the answer is yes. The majority of what I ordered is good quality or good enough quality, and my standards might be a little bit high, but again, this is just kind of because I don't want my kind of audience or my fans to buy stuff and be disappointed because that looks bad on me. So I wanted to just sort of know again what you might be experiencing, what you'd get, and how it would go if you wanted to replace something or exchange, or if the quality wasn't good. I'm not gonna do a big order on Society6 to check. That's too much trouble. But since I have this voucher with RedBubble now, I am going to probably order some more stuff and do more quality checking. But yeah, overall, I would say that the quality between RedBubble and Society6 for the shirt prints is about on par as best I can tell. Some designs seem like they are harder to print, and you do have to be aware of the CMYK issue when you're uploading designs. I do everything in RGB to start because most of my stuff is just digital, and I just post it on Instagram where a CMYK doesn't matter. But yeah, so more in general with Redbubble, because I have focused on Redbubble for my merch store, and the quality there, as I said, I'm gonna give it, let's say, at least a 7.5 out of 10. It's certainly good enough. And again, with the fact that they worked with me to get replacement shirts and that are better print quality or get the correct sizes, that was good. I was just disappointed again that I couldn't get a refund because as I said, I had planned to do a quality check and then I wanted to send it back. And I thought that if I come at them as, hey, I'm the artist using your store and I don't like the quality of these products that you're selling, so I want to get my money back because I don't want to waste my money on stuff that I don't stand behind. And they gave me a voucher instead. So I basically have no choice but to still spend that money. I just gonna have to get other stuff. And I'm really trying to downsize, so it's kind of like I don't want to order more, but I have no choice really. Otherwise, that money is just gone. And yes, like I said, because I have this excess merch kind of kicking around now, I'm going to do some more giveaways. And what else we hear? So very final thoughts. Yeah, so I kind of talked about the returns and the exchanges. They were quite responsive. I was actually quite busy and I was not able to kind of get back to them always as quickly as they were getting back to me. But my final thoughts, again, I would say at least a 7 out of 10 for Redbubble. In general, I would say actually, aside from the shirts, I would say an 8 out of 10, 8 to 9 maybe. And I wish that, maybe I will order a few more things that are more intricate designs and see how they look with the print quality. But yeah, it was just mainly the shirts. I know most people order like shirts or maybe like a poster or some stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of that, and I hope that was helpful. And so if anyone out there is wondering if they should go with Redbubble or Society6, I say go with Redbubble because it's faster and easier, it's quicker shipping, it's cheaper because there's no extra shipping fees, at least not in my experience, and the quality is good, or they will try and make it better for you. So yeah, I'm comfortable continuing to send people to Redbubble and using it as my merch store. And maybe one day if I can afford an assistant and then get them to try one of the other sites, then I'll try one of the other sites as well. But for now, I'm sticking with what I got. I'm invested. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below.